on them program.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing week. We're so close. We're so close to the end. It's Thursday, April, I'm not sure, 5th, 6th. One of those early days in April, and I'm just about to have a coffee and start my day, and I do not start my day without a coffee and some puppy cuddles. So I'm gonna do that. I have client check-ins today. I have one of our girls, Alicia, coming for a full body workout today, so stay around for that. We might do some food and some things and have some talks, you know, the usual, Let's do a full day on this Thursday. It is a gloomy ass day right now, and I just want to watch a movie and drink coffee with my dogs, but there's work to do, so we go and do it. But first, coffee. Yeah. Okay, it's time to take a little work break and make some breakfast. I just saw this thing on Instagram. It's like a waffle sandwich, and now I want that. So I'm gonna try and make that. I'm using just over a third cup of oats. I'm gonna use half a cup of egg whites, about 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, just a little bit of salt, and that's gonna be about it for the waffles themselves. Let's see how this goes. So I just finished up all of the client check-ins. They're looking phenomenal. They're doing phenomenal. But a topic came up that I'm like, okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this topic. We're gonna do 3 of the most common myths that come with wanting to lose weight, wanting to get in shape, and wanting to live a healthy lifestyle. And then if you guys like this topic, and if you want me to do a longer video, if you want me to do myths versus facts and so on, just comment below and let me know, and we can for sure do that. So the first thing that we're going to start with is that people think that you need to cut specific things out of your diet. So cutting out dairy, cutting out grains, gluten, in the hopes that cutting those things out will make you lose weight. So a lot of people say, you know, I've done this and I've lost a bunch of weight. The biggest reason that you may have lost weight by doing this is that you put yourself in a calorie deficit by not eating these foods. So can you eat these types of foods and still lose weight? Absolutely. Can you have pasta and bread versus rice and quinoa every single day of your life? Yeah, you totally can. If it fits within the numbers that you're trying to hit in that day for your calorie and your macro goal, whether you're doing meal plan or if it fits your macros, it doesn't really matter. A meal plan should still have some scientific basis to it. It should still be a certain amount of calories you're trying to hit in a day and a specific macros that you're trying to hit. It's just that you may have written the meal plan for yourself and you eat the same thing because you like the structure, or your coach did it for you, but there's still a purpose to that meal plan. So there's zero reasoning to cutting out dairy and cutting out gluten and cutting out whole food groups to lose weight. That will not make you lose weight. The only reason that it can make you lose weight, like I said, if you're in a calorie deficit. So weight loss is all about calorie deficit. So if you eat, let's say, 1,600 calories and you cut 500 a day, that's extreme, but let's take it for that. It doesn't matter what you cut out. You can cut out vegetables, you can cut out chicken, whatever it may be, if you cut that out at the end of the day, you're going to lose weight. Now, by no means am I suggesting this. I'm just giving you guys an example of why you may have lost the weight from cutting, let's say, gluten or dairy, whatever. Now, if you have allergies or intolerances, or you feel terrible after eating it and you're bloated and your body actually can't digest it, yeah, for sure, cut it out. I'm not saying that. I'm saying cutting it out with the idea that you're doing it to lose weight and that you have to do it to lose weight. You absolutely do not have to. There's zero reasoning to cutting out dairy, cutting out gluten, cutting out whatever the heck you're cutting out to lose weight. You can gain weight by eating too much chicken. If you put yourself in a calorie surplus, you're going to gain weight. It doesn't matter whether it's chicken or bread, you're still going to gain weight. So leading into the next one with this topic, another one that people say all the time, and clients always ask about this when they first begin, because they're like, oh, I have too many meals to eat in a day, I'm hitting the last one 10 o'clock, I'm hitting it right before I go to bed, should I skip that meal? No, there's no you shouldn't eat after 7 o'clock rule. That is not a real thing, you guys. I don't know where the heck that came from, but that's not a thing. You can eat whenever the hell you want. So the whole concept of eating 5 to 6 small meals a day, eating every 2 hours, the reason that people do that is so that they stay full, so that they don't have cravings. So if you are somebody who tends to fall into cravings, you're much less likely to fall into a craving if you're full. Do you have to eat every 2 hours in a day? No. It doesn't really matter. If you're the type of person that likes breakfast, lunch, and dinner and that's all you have, that's totally fine too. So saying that there's a specific time that you can't eat carbs, especially after, that there is a specific time that you need to stop eating is just not true. It's your total calorie intake for the day that's going to give you the results. And then, in this topic, we're just talking about weight loss and physique goals, but if we're talking about health, again, there's zero reasoning for you to stop eating at a certain time. If you find that you can't sleep if you eat late, don't eat late. If you do your workouts in the morning and that's why you keep your carbs and your heavy meals around the morning, do that. But the whole idea that you can't eat after a specific time and that you can't eat carbs is false. It's false. It's false. And number 3, this is one that it's kind of that, like, if it fits your macros, clean eating debate rule thing. So I was talking to somebody the other day and they said, I try to eat really, really healthy and I'm trying to watch what I'm doing, and the topic kind of came up about the debate between if it's your macros and clean eating and whatever. And my take on it is, if you are doing it from a science base, so like I said, if your meal plan has a specific amount of calories you're hitting, specific amount of carbs, fats, and proteins, all of those should be custom to you, and that really depends on your age, on your weight, on your history, and so many other things. So we're not going to get into that, but if you're hitting that and you find that eating completely organic, natural foods works for you, then do that. If you need to have a treat a day, if you need to work ice cream in once in a while, everything in moderation. I follow the 80-20 rule, so 80% of the time I eat real, whole, natural food. 20% of the time I eat what my heart craves, not what my body craves, if you want to put it that way. So it's really important to keep that in mind. Now, I'm not talking about just health goals. If you swap a bunch of processed shitty food for whole, real foods, are you going to be overall healthier? Probably. You're going to feel better, you're going to get more vitamins, you're going to get more nutrients, etc. Now, if you are looking to lose weight, whether it's for physique reasons or health reasons, even if you eat as healthy as humanly possible and everything is organic and everything is natural, but you're not in a calorie deficit, it doesn't matter. You're not going to lose weight. And now, going to the macro side, if you eat pure shit morning to night and all your food is processed and terrible, but you're in a calorie deficit, you are going to lose weight. So this is why both spectrums get bad reviews, but there's good to both. So like I said, I practice the 80-20 rule, but if you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to lose body fat, whatever it is that you're trying to lose, you have to be in a deficit. And to be in a deficit, you have to burn more calories than you eat, or eat less calories than you burn. So you can clean up your diet and eat healthy and so on, but physique-wise, you're not going to change until you are in a deficit, or if you add a workout to that day. So let's say you're completely inactive and you add a workout every single day that burns 500 calories a day, you probably will still lose a pound a week. I believe that you should use the workout and the diet as tools to help give you the best results possible, and obviously to help lead you in the direction of the best lifestyle possible. So this is where we talk about balance is key, but remember, if you're struggling to reach those goals and you're following all of these principles, myths, this is why you may not be reaching your goals. So yes, you can eat carbs after dark, or eat any food really after dark, as long as, again, it fits into your daily. Just make sure that you're not saving everything. Like, I know a lot of people do this and they save all their carbs at night and then they eat that and then they go to bed. That's really not going to have a lot of purpose for your training if you are somebody who likes to train, who likes to go hard in the gym. It may have some purpose for your sanity, I get that, but it's not really going to have a purpose for your training. So having those carbs around your workouts, or let's say in the morning if you have a very physical job, and that's why we tend to keep carbs lower and meals smaller at the end of the night. If you have that typical 9 to 5 job, if you've already done your workout in the day, you don't really need the fuel. That would be the only reason. And then the other one is the whole cutting out food. Again, there's no basis to that. Basically, if you go hard and you cut out all this food, all these food groups, and I've mentioned this in previous videos, all you're gonna do is create an intolerance when you put the food back in. So you're gonna feel like crap, and you're gonna be like, oh, you know what, this is why this food makes me feel so shitty. I feel so shitty when I eat bread, when I eat dairy. Well, yeah, because your body doesn't know how to process it anymore. You stopped eating it and now you're eating it. So really, to me, there's zero purpose to that. If you don't like it, don't eat it. If you have an allergy, don't eat it. If it makes you sick, don't eat it. But if you're not eating it for weight loss, I got nothing for you there. There's nothing to that. Eat it. Eat the dairy. Moderation. Moderation. So hopefully that kind of helped you guys a little bit, steered you in the right direction when it comes to achieving your own goals. Anyways, I'm going to go make myself a smoothie now and probably do my cardio because Alicia's not here. She won't be here for a couple hours. She's at work, so I'm probably going to do my cardio, and then tonight her and I are going to do a full body workout. It's a hard one. Ooh, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Let's make a smoothie. Just having a nice little lazy day. Just finished up my cardio. I'm tired. I did 40 minutes of steady state, like an incline walk on the treadmill. Good thing I got my Netflix shows, yeah. And now I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna have a salad, the one that I showed you guys in the last video, that plant-based protein one. And then I'm gonna chill a little and have a coffee. And then we're gonna train. We're gonna train, yeah.
Trying to eat shit and wreck all your videos today.
So this is Alicia. I am actually filming now. I'm gonna go do like a plyo full body type of workout. We just gotta give her a minute though. She needs a minute. Did you just eat that?
Alright guys, let's go ahead and get this workout started. So before we begin, I just wanted to let you know that we did about 4 sets of everything here, 15 to 20 reps, but if you're just starting out, you can do 2, 3 sets, and just pace yourself as you go. So we started off with jump squats with the bar on our back. That bar is 45 pounds. You can start with no weight or small dumbbells. And then we supersetted the jump squats with a stiff-legged deadlift. Moving on to our next superset, we did a burpee with the bar, clean and press. So you can just do regular burpees here, or if you don't want to do the 45-pound bar, you can work your way up with small dumbbells and then work up
to the 45-pound bar. So we didn't superset the burpees here, we just took turns doing them, about a minute break in between each set, and then we moved on to our next superset, doing jump chin-ups and supersetting it with a single arm dumbbell snatch. So if you're quite new to chin-ups, you can do a burpee at the bottom and then use a band to assist yourself, or even use the assisted machine to work on your chin-ups until you can do the full jump and pull yourself up. The idea behind this entire workout is to really get your heart rate up. You'll see there's a lot of plyo in here. So what you want to do is take as minimal breaks as possible and keep that momentum high, really get that heart rate up. For our last superset, we did a split squat with a box jump. Both mine and Alicia's most hated exercises, but man, you guys, they do the trick. I am feeling them today. So 10 to 15 split squats aside and about 20 box jumps, and you can always start with a low box and work your way up. Just remember, walk off the box, protect your knees, don't jump off. We finished off the entire workout with 2 sets of walking cross lunges, and that was about it. It was painful, it was sweaty, it was good. Give it a try and let me know what you think.
That is a wrap. How do you feel?
Well, I'm gonna
Tell
get
the
some
people.
steak, so I'm pretty happy.
She gonna get the steak.
Steak!
We done.
We're done.
Out.
We are done. Thank you.
And this is our post-workout meal. It's my last meal of the day. Having a burger. Homemade. Made by Marcus. Damn, that's already taken from the ice cream place.
Made by Marcus.
hooks us
That
up.
is great.
That's organic grass-fed beef with pita as a bun, and Marcus over there in the kitchen, killing it. What's for dessert? Most importantly.
Nutella!
What's for dessert?
I'm so excited right now.
Nutella.
All right, guys, it is Friday. It is the next day. I got a little sidetracked last night. Alicia and I had that dinner. We didn't have Nutella. We just had the burgers. And then I watched Riverdale because it was Thursday. And that's literally my Thursday ritual. Watch that show. Shush Marcus when he tries to talk. Get real excited, real overwhelmed. And then be disappointed because it's over. So anyways, I already did my cardio today. I've been working all morning. I'm so tired if you can't tell. But I hope that you guys enjoyed the workout with Alicia, and I really don't even know what else we did now. It's been a while. It was 24 hours ago. So yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any video suggestions, leave it in the comments below. And of course, if you guys want me to do any more of those fitness, oh yeah, that's what we did. Fitness myths, leave that in the comments below. Subscribe, please, if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.